Guys, we have to give a nod to Patrick Marleau on this podcast. Unbelievable. He's tied Gordie Howe's record of 1,767 NHL games played at the time that we record this podcast. He is expected to break that record actually this evening after we record this podcast against the Vegas Golden Knights. We wish him the best of luck in doing so, but this is an incredible milestone for a guy that's played with just about every player in the league, it seems like, or against over the last, 20 years or so. I mean, Callie, you're recently retired. I'll get your perspective first. I mean, having played this style of game for the years you did, what does this milestone mean when you see this for Patrick Marleau?
Absolutely amazing. It's astonishing that he's, stayed in the league this long and been effective for this long. He's been an impact player for, all those games that he's played. So it's the one thing about Patrick Marleau, I don't know him personally, but talking to players that have played with him or know him, he's a great person, right? And you have to be able to play this many games in the league, is being able to be a good teammate, a good person. And just a big congratulations to him, because I have no idea how his body has held up this long to do that. I can't even imagine.
He's got to have a great family too, because to continue to push right now, he's got to have a great wife at home that's saying, go ahead, because he's obviously not about the money. It's just about playing, and he loves to play the game. The major commitment that he makes every year, you're away a lot. He's actually moved around a little bit over the last couple of seasons. He is an extremely popular player in whatever locker room he is in. He's also respected, like Callie, by the opposition. I think every player in the league looks at him and looks up to him in the way that he has played the game and how he has demonstrated that you can play hockey and have great class at the same time. He's done all of that, and it's a remarkable record. Just think of all the injuries you have throughout the years. And just think about this, KT. I played against Patrick Marleau. So that's how long he's been around. So hats off to him. Tremendous accomplishment. And I know he wants to keep on playing. That's great as well. But this would be kind of a fitting way to end it, I would think. Maybe head home and get on with the next chapter of his life.
I wonder if he remembers playing against you, Jonesy.
I doubt it. I bet it wasn't a very good impression, so I have my doubts.
Good to see him do it in the San Jose Sharks jersey as well, right? I mean, that's how I picture him, is in that jersey. So him to tie and break the record tonight in that jersey is very fitting.
Yeah, it was so weird to see him when he did go to Toronto, but at the same time, the role that he took on when he went to the Maple Leafs, and I just love, one of my favorite Patrick Marleau stories is what he did, taking Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner under his wing, bringing him home, bringing them home for meals with his little boys as well, and just making them feel like a part of the family. And here he is, the new guy, and he's helping to make these young players in the Leafs feel, and teaching them along the way, Jonesy. And I think that's just such an incredible role that he has embraced over the years of being that veteran presence on and off the ice for these players.
Yeah, I would suspect if the Maple Leafs win the Stanley Cup, that those two young players will think of Patrick Marleau when they're lifting it over their heads. So I do think that he has that type of made that type of impression on those guys. So it was a valuable pickup for the Maple Leafs for that, and the message that he could pass along on just how difficult it is to win a Stanley Cup. It's eluded him throughout his career. It looks like obviously it's going to again this year. Just shows you how hard it is to win that darn thing.